All right. Thank you for joining us on another episode of This Just In. I'm joined today by Frank McKenna. Frank, how you doing?
Doing good, doing good. We're busy season, tax season, and volumes are going up. It's crazy.
Well, I've got another exciting dealer related fraud for you today.
Can't wait to hear it.
Okay, so here's the story. Get ready. So our team noticed two phone numbers being recycled across four different employers, but they're all coming out of the same dealership. Two phones, four employers, all one dealership.
Recycle means they're using the same phone number on different applications across borrowers.
Across borrowers.
I
But
gotcha.
but usually when there's a phone number associated with a legitimate employer, you're not going to only see that at one dealership.
You're right.
It's going to be shared across many, right? But all of these employers, when we started digging into them, they've been dissolved for years, or they just never existed. One of the phone numbers is associated actually with a car rental business in the Tampa Bay area. All this is happening in Tampa. And they're offering their fleet of over 100 cars on Turo. But the actual business address is out of a single family home. So they got 100 cars supposedly being rented, but it's all operating out of a single home. Now, the phone number is actually owned by the operating partner of the original dealership where these employers and where this trend is coming out of. So he is the owning operator for this dealership that we're seeing all of this occur. Looks like this operating partner is complicit in a fraud ring, maybe acting as a verification of employment service for their borrowers that may need a little bit of help. Is there anything you can tell our audience today about, these fake verification of employment services, any trends, anything interesting you're seeing popping up?
Yeah, we see this all the time. So they're basically what they're operating is, you call it's a verification of employment, backroom operation. You walk into a dealership, maybe you don't make enough money or you're not employed. They'll set you up with a fake employer, with a phone number. If the lender calls you, or if the lender calls to verify employment, they'll pick up the phone. They'll have a phone bank and they'll answer it as the employer that was listed on the application. This is a type of fraud that's exploding. We're seeing, I think, about 11,000 fake employers that have been set up like this. Not all tied to dealerships, but many are, and it's a big problem.
Yeah, and I guess to kind of wrap up the story with overall statistics or overall impact of this just one dealership. We saw 80 total applications across 5 different lenders, almost $1 million in exposure. Now, the good news is we were able to quickly identify this and react to it, take action. We notified all of our lenders; they're taking action accordingly. But good news is we were able to help them stop quite a bit of fraud.
That's great. Well, this is again, we talk about the value of the consortium. This is it. Our ability to kind of help lenders see the bigger picture, see when these fraudulent VOE phone banks are being set up and kind of pre-notify them. Had we not stepped in, I would hesitate to see what that loss would have been. Several million, I'm sure.
Yep. Well, I appreciate your time today, and I will catch up with you again next week.
All right. Looking forward to it.
Thank you for joining us on another episode of This Just In. If you'd like to know even more, head on over to pointpredictive.com for the latest fraud insights. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay secure, and stay one step ahead.